Okay, so now it's time to actually take a look how you can use Microsoft Agent Framework with the Azure AI Foundry resource. Or you can say the deployment of Mistral Nemo that we created inside Azure AI Foundry. Now what we'll do is we'll keep it very simple. We'll just take a copy of sample MAF, let's say Azure OpenAI, the one that we created, and we actually paste it. And what I'll show you is how you can actually make changes to your existing say code and make use of the Azure AI Foundry resource. So I'll say Azure AI Mistral.py, right? So this is my Azure AI Mistral.py. All good? So let me tell you the kind of changes we need to make. First of all, it says from agent framework.azure import Azure responses client. So we need to say Azure AI client here, right? Because we are making use of the Azure AI Foundry. So that's why we need to make use of this. Next thing which we need to do is, it's very important because we need to use some identity, right? We are not making use of any API keys here. So we need to say Azure dot identity dot AIO, and we say import default Azure credential. So this is the class that we'll be using. I told you there are two options. One is Azure CLI credential, other is default Azure credential, and we will be making use of this one, right? Rest everything looks good. So, and another thing what we need to do is we need to actually instantiate this. So we'll say async with default Azure credential as credential, right? Perfect, looking good. Then we need to say async with, and here I need to change, I need to just simply say I need to say credential is equal to credential and as client, right? So saying is we are actually building a sample, I would say a sample, okay, let me give some tabs here. Name, description, instructions. Perfect, right? So all I'm saying is agent is equal to agent, create agent, and client dot create agent, right? And I'm giving a name. Let's change a name to a simple name. I'll say simple Azure AI Mistral agent, right? Perfect, looking good. An agent that demonstrates Azure AI integration with MAF. Instruction, you are a helpful listen that uses to respond. Okay, so before you can actually go ahead and run this agent, it's very important to authenticate, right? So how you would do it, if you see we are using the default Azure credential. So for the moment, we will actually make use of the Azure login method. So it's very important that you should have your AZ or Azure CLI, actually it should be installed in your environment. If it is not there, then please go ahead and either install in your base environment or your virtual environment, but your Azure CLI should be available. So all I do is I'll just simply say AZ login, right? And it will actually open up the web browser. So it will ask you to sign into your account. So, and once you've signed in, you can easily close this window. So all we've done is we've just kind of signed in to our Azure, and it asks you to choose the right subscription, right? So now your subscription has been chosen, you've done an AZ login, and it's good time to actually execute your code, right? So I'll just simply say sample MAF Azure AI Mistral.py, and I'll actually run the code. So the aim is that it should create a new agent, which is simple AZ AI Mistral agent, and give me the bullet points for Microsoft Agent Framework. And yes, it has actually given me all the different bullet points, which are good. But one thing I want to show you guys quickly is if you now actually go back to your Microsoft Foundry and reload your agents, you'll be having a look that a new agent should actually appear here, right? So pretty soon a new agent will appear. Yes. So it takes a while sometimes, but if you reload, you will see that your agent will appear. So if you see, the simple AZ AI Mistral agent has appeared. If I click here, I can see everything which we spoke about: the tools, the memory, the guardrail, the knowledge right? So your agent is now up and running. So the agent that you actually created in Microsoft Agent Framework or using Microsoft Agent Framework has been actually made available inside the Foundry. So I hope you like the series of lectures. Thanks for watching.